6 exercises to mobilise the joints of your neck. You'll also get some benefits to stretching the area. You're also going to develop some muscle strength in that area as well to some degree, but the main aim is to mobilise the joints of your neck. There's 6 exercises going in 6 different directions. There should be no pain when you're doing any of this. If you're causing pain with anything, stop, do less, talk to a professional, and also just work as far as you can for each side. You'll find sometimes you can go more one way than you can the other. Don't force to try and make them the same. Just go as far as you can, extending movement every time you do it. For this exercises, you're going to be standing upright with your head nicely planted on top of your shoulders above the centre of gravity. Shoulders are staying even the whole time. First exercise, we're just looking left and right. So the purpose of this is just to turn all the way as far as you can that way, and then as far as you can the other. We're going to do about 20 manoeuvres this time, about 30 seconds, something like that. You can see my chin is staying level. I'm moving evenly both sides, moving into the stretch each side, not going into any position of pain. I find it personally a bit more comfortable to go to the left than to the right, down to an injury I had a few years ago in the neck maybe. And then we're getting towards the end of our movements there. You can do this sitting down, but if you do it sitting, you'd need to be on a fairly high stool. I don't want you doing this exercise sitting in an armchair or a dining chair. They're a little bit too low. So that's about 20 of those. Our next exercise is backwards and forwards. So to this one, imagine you're being like a tortoise's head. So you're going out of the shell, into the shell. Keep my head level. That's 2, 4, because we're going to do about 20 in total. 3, 20 movements, 10 each way. You know you're doing this is quite well when you go to the backwards manoeuvre, when you're getting a bit of a double chin. Occasionally you get a little bit of a popping and clicking sound when you're doing this. That's harmless. It's just things moving. Think gristle, muscle, tendon. Completely harmless. So that's our 10 there. Our next exercise, we're going to go, this will look like side bending. In reality, you are bending your head to the side, but what you're trying to do is lift one ear towards the ceiling. Most people, when they think of lateral bending on the neck, they're going this way and they're putting their ear towards their shoulder. What we're aiming to do is lift the opposite ear to the ceiling. So there's a stretch involved, so we're elongating the neck. So if we do 20 of these, we're going up with the right ear towards the ceiling, then back to the middle, then up with the left ear towards the ceiling, and back to the middle. And we're just alternating. We get a bit of a stretch. And I'm going up with the left ear, stretches on the left. Up with the right ear, the stretches on the right. Because I'm doing that elongating movement, I'm getting the sense of the movement in the joints in the neck. I'm also getting the stretch up the side of the neck, but I'm not getting that compression feeling of discomfort on the side where the ear's going what appears to be down, because in reality it's not going down, the other one's going more up. Another 3 or 4 to go here. Keeping the chin fairly level, we're not lifting it apart from it, raise it a little bit with the ear. There, and then there. And the next one we're going to go back to another backwards and forwards, but this time we're actually dropping our chin to our chest. This is the top of the half part of the neck that's doing this manoeuvre, and then we're lifting the head, the chin all the way to the ceiling. There. You'll get a stretch at the front when you do that, when you go to the ceiling. But you'll also notice my chest stays still. We're not arching the back to do this, the movement is coming from the neck. So you may find yourself that you don't get as back far as this, you may get further. They should be going just to the point of feeling stretch or movement, not to the point of pain. Again, we're going to do 20 in total, 10 each way of this. Last couple. You'll probably notice after you've done these 6 manoeuvres how much more mobile your neck feels. For the rest of the day. So our next exercise is probably the most difficult one to do, I think. This one we're going side to side with our head, so with this manoeuvre it's sideways like this. So if I just face you to do that, it's almost like you're trying to get your ear closer to something to have a listen to it, like that. Mine feels, I don't know what it looks like, but certainly it feels easier to do it to the right. And it does get easier the more I do it. I'm starting to get a sense of how to do it. It's an unusual movement, but it's a normal movement of the neck to do that lateral movement. We're going to go for 20 again. So just one more either side. And then we're moving to our last 6 manoeuvre. 6 manoeuvre, we're going to go chin to the chest, and then we're just going to roll from that position up and round to one side, and then up and round to the other. And as you're doing that, remember the side bending one we did? We lifted our ear towards the ceiling. And that's what we're doing with this as well. We're lifting the ear towards the ceiling, not compressing our neck towards the shoulder. So it's an elongating sensation as we move around. We're not going all the way around the back of the neck with this one. We're just looking down and around to the sides. It's a nice functional movement, this one. So remember, do these 6 daily basis. Should take you about 3 minutes out of all in total. That's about what we've taken today. And do them every day. Thank you.